Vermont Adaptive's new home at the Andrea Mead Lawrence Lodge was filled to capacity this weekend as the nonprofit hosts the United States Association of Blind Athletes in its annual winter ski weekend.
The first time I went skiing, I was 12 years old, and I've gotten to do it a handful of times since then. I love the liberation, the feeling of going fast, being out in the fresh air and in the cold, crisp winter air. And I heard about the program that Vermont Adaptive puts on a couple of years ago. It was the first time I went, and I've had an opportunity to come back again this year, and I loved it last year, and I'm loving it again this time. They put on a wonderful program.
Carla is one of more than 20 athletes with visual impairments who hit the slopes. In addition to downhill and cross-country, Vermont Adaptive arranged for snowshoeing and a rifle demonstration with USABA to give athletes a sense of what it's like to compete in a biathlon. Using rhythm and high-pitched noise to signal where the athlete is aiming at, the beeps become higher pitched and quicker the closer the laser gets to the target. For Devin Fernandez, his second trip to Vermont for the Winter Ski Festival weekend was just as great as his first.
The reason we came back is because of how professional they were, how safe they made you feel, how experienced the guys are. They just made the whole experience something worth trying again for the second time.
Carla Gilbride, a civil rights attorney in Washington, D.C., says Vermont Adaptive's coaches are well-trained and well-versed.
The people who choose to volunteer their time and do this are great people. You know, they obviously love skiing, and they tend to be pretty calm, down to earth. You know, they don't panic, and so that is contagious, and I just kind of go off the tone in their voice, and if they say, okay, make a right turn, that's, I have plenty of time, and if they say, make a right turn right now, then you know it's serious. So you pick up on those cues.
For Savannah Hastings, a Barstow 8th grade student, Vermont Adaptive has given her a positive outlook and desire to give back.
I have cerebral palsy, so I'm weaker on the right side, so I had an instructor who's still an instructor today, and he helped me ski, and it just made me feel so good that I wanted to do the same for other people. So when I was able to, I started helping out.
It takes numerous volunteers, not just trained coaches, to help make every client's experience special.
I just consider myself so lucky to have an opportunity to work with such great people. This program has such a tremendous impact on the people that we serve, and the guys who run the program, they do all the hard work. I just come out here, have a great time, and meet people like Devin, and it's not a bad day.
So I recommend this to anybody who's got a visual impairment or a physical disability to try, because they make it fun, they make it exciting, and it's all safe. So it's something that they take the fear out of the sport. So I encourage everybody to give it a try.
The professionalism that they have is really impressive, and everyone that I've worked with at Vermont Adaptive has just had a great attitude, a great positive outlook, and they make it easy.